more dopamine, popping ecstasy, drinking whiskey, feeling trippy, popping ecstasy, drinking whiskey, feeling trippy, cruising down the streets in the RGV. Soy del Valle de Texas, rapeando música lenta.
So, how do you come up with the name 7 Chaos?
7 Chaos. Came up with it. Because before 7 Chaos, I was Kid Chaos.
You're a Kid Chaos?
Yeah, Kid Chaos.
Oh, excuse me.
No, Kyle, come back. And I changed it for several reasons. One, because a lot of people had the name Kid Chaos. You would search it up, and a lot of Kid Chaos would pop up. And then,
Oh,
damn,
sir. That's rude of you.
And then, what was the other reason? Oh yeah, so since I rap in Spanish a lot, people was call me Niño, and I didn't like that. You know, like, oh, Niño Carlos. So nah, I was like, so then I changed it. I was just thinking a lot of things, like, what could I change it as? Then I just started thinking about numbers, you know, like Tupac, Key 40, numbers, right? I was thinking about numbers. I'm like, oh, 7 Chaos. That sounds cool. And then, like, I guess, like, 7, right? Like, lucky. Because the meaning behind Kid Chaos was, like, good and bad, right? Like, a good kid in a bad environment, etc. And then, so 7 is kind of the same thing. 7 is a lucky number. It's like a good number. And then Chaos is bad, so it's like good and bad. So it kind of played out good. Yeah. 7 Chaos.
How long ago was that?
That was... Did I change it?
Yeah.
21.
2021?
Yeah.
Oh, when you were 21?
No, in 2021.
In 2021?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
That's cool. How long have you been rapping?
I could say since high school for sure. But I ain't started dropping music till 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the mixtapes with Kid Chaos.
Yeah.
When I was Kid Chaos.
Yeah. What pushed you to finally drop from like high school till 2020? Like what finally made you decide that you wanted to do it?
Well, I've always wanted to do it, but I guess I just never had any resources. I didn't have nobody to be like, oh, I have a studio, or hey, we're doing a studio, or hey, no. Because where I'm from, it's not really that much talked about. And then here it is, like, people actually do it, and it's cool.
You're from the valley, right?
Yeah. San Benito.
How long ago did you move to San Antonio?
Well, I was here for a year back in 16, 17. Then went back to the valley, and I came back 19.
Okay.
So 19, right? Been here since 19. This time.
How do you promote your content, like your music and stuff like that? How do you promote it?
Mainly just, I guess, just talking to people face to face, social media. And yeah, that's about it.
You can get into like content creating.
Well, I do music, just the music videos that I do. Yeah.
How do you feel about reels, like those constant reels you see like people doing? Is that something that you'd be interested in, or?
Yeah. But not too much though. No.
Takes a lot of time away.
Sometimes I feel that people just wanna can I say, like, it's good, right, that you're making, I guess, to each his own, right? Everybody wants to do what they want to do with their music. And to me, sometimes I think if you just do too much of something, it's gonna be like, I guess, like oversaturated, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that, right? Cause I mean, I wouldn't release something if I didn't like it. Oh, it's quality. Yeah.
So quality over quantity.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause sometimes I see like on social media, right? Like say one artist, like no one in particular, but they have like a lot of reels, and it comes to a point where it's like I don't even pay attention to them anymore. Me, right? Cause it's like you just posted 5 last week, and then it's like, you know what I mean, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But like you said, to each his own.
Yeah, exactly. To each his own.
You know, everybody has like their different preferences on how they want to be presented. You know.
No, yeah, for sure.
How they want to get. What's the word?
Be out there.
Yeah, like to be out there and stuff like that. Yeah, and like
sure.
you know, some would say that the more you post, the more people that you reach, versus like if you only post every now and then, you're only gonna reach a certain amount of audience. But I think that also depends on what form of social media you're using.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like if it's like let's say Instagram, you know, I get notifications for people that haven't posted in a while versus people that post all the time. And on TikTok, you know, it's not really like that. You're supposed to be posting 3 to 4 times a day
on TikTok.
Yeah, in order to reach a bigger
audience.
Yeah, bigger audience.
I mean, I do have a few reels though.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. There was something that I saw the other day that he had posted. I think it was between you and like Ote, like you guys did something together, and it had like kind of like did good on numbers wise. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, the song Going My Way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was that experience like for you?
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. I guess you can say that was my first song. I guess like my mini blow up. How do you say? Blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Mini blow up or something. Cause we recorded that song last year, right? And dropped it July 7th last year. And then, you know, it was on I don't know about the rest of the music platforms, but on Spotify, you know how it tells you like 1,000, and then minus that.
Yeah.
So if your song reaches over 1,000, you see the streaming numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And within a week, it went over 1,000, right? So I was like, oh shit, hell yeah, badass, right?
Yeah.
And then it just kept like going up and up and up. I'm like, oh shit, damn, like, you know what I mean? Badass. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you plan on making music with her some more?
Oh no, definitely, yeah. Her and I already talked about it. We're definitely gonna do that for sure. Another song, you know. But whenever the time's right, cause she's very busy, you know, and well, me too, right? But she's very busy, you know. She's a hard worker. That inspires me. It's a good like music and like her career too, which is dope. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a really cool moment to watch that. It always is, you know, with everybody, you know, because the main reason why I do a lot of this is to support you guys, because you guys inspire me, you know, to push harder, to work harder, like to not have like any sort of excuse to not do something, you know, because I see y'all do it every day. So that's really cool. I'm really proud of you guys. What does staying tapped in mean to you?
Staying tapped in, I guess. Staying tapped, like on what, social media or
just like in general, like what does it mean to you? Like if
or when someone tells you, oh yeah, we stay tapped in.
Yeah.
I guess just to like stay in touch. You know what I mean? Keep communication.
Yeah.
Like every now and be like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Something like that, right?
Yeah. Does that kind of tie into like how like you network, like you promote your music via just like talking to other people in person?
Yeah. Every time I talk to people, I try to say like, oh yeah, I'm an artist, chaos. Or really listen to music too. They'll be like, oh, YouTube or whatever. Like, yeah, just put it real quick, chaos. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. They asked me right there. That's pretty much it. Social media, and I definitely want to do more promo though, like money, put money into it. So yeah. Like another artist at a showcase was telling me about the YouTube ads or Google ads.
Google Ads.
Yeah, he sent me a tutorial video. So, but you have to put money into that.
Yeah.
So I wanna, save a little bit of money to the site
Yeah.
and do that one for sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's the first time.
And you can like target like cities.
Oh really?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh wow.
And target cities that won't really benefit you. That will just like inflate your numbers, but it's not really a quality number. How you say it, like quantity over quantity?
Yeah.
Like nothing bad, but like it's like most likely a person from India or China is not really gonna be like jamming out to your shit, you know what I mean? Or when you see those kind of comments, rather than someone not from there, I guess. I mean that's what he explained it, but yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh yes, makes sense, you know how they say like Bob you or something like that. That's what you like don't want to do.
Yeah.
You want to advertise, but like good in a good way.
Yeah.
Natural way, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find like a demographic that works best for you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Mhm.
Someone trying to utilize something outside of just posting on Instagram or stuff like that. Do you have any upcoming projects that we can expect?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like a full project album. I'm working on one, and it will be dropped next year.
Okay.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Right now, the first thing that's gonna drop within the next maybe 2 weeks is my merch for Lust Fun Love.
Okay.
That. Then I have a single. It's gonna drop. Then another single. And then right before the album, like a video single.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the things that are gonna drop before the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going back to your music videos, how do you come up with like the ideas for that? Do you sit with someone else who make the videos, or is that something like all from you?
Nah, it's all in my head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no one really tells me like, oh, you should do this or do that, we should record here. Which, I mean, I want to get better though, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're decent, you know.
I think that's ideal.
Yeah, but they would be better.
Can only go up from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I like the bikini bottom poster though.
Thank you. Getting a lot of compliments on that lately. I feel like I should just keep it in my background.
Reminds me of the Marvel poster of all the Marvel, but that was SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite show. Hands down. So, what do you do, like, in your free time? Like outside of music, like, what else do you do?
Oh, outside of music?
Mm-hmm.
I guess just work out. Like drawing, painting, watch movies.
What kind of movies do you like to watch?
I like dark movies.
Dark movies?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like Hereditary, Insidious, horror movies.
Oh, okay.
Horror movies, yeah. That's what I meant to say, horror movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen Insidious, I've never seen Hereditary.
Hereditary, that fucked me up.
Really?
Yeah, I was fucked up. Yeah. And not only that, but because, what's it called? It fucked me up more. I mean, I guess because when I'm watching the movie, right, I'm into it, right, get into it. And then it's a guy, right, he has a little sister, and I have a little sister, right? And there's one scene where he goes to a party, and my mom's like, oh, take your sister, blah, blah. I just, like, something like I can relate to that, right?
Yeah.
And then, well, I don't want to give the movie away, but something really fucked up happens, and I'm like, oh, shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, that could have been me, like, or like, something like that, right? Yeah, I guess you should just put yourself in that position.
I have a little sister, too. I don't think I can.
So, I mean, yeah.
You close to your family?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Yeah. They live here or they live over?
Nah, they live in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just have one cousin here, but that's it.
Are y'all close?
Huh?
Are y'all close?
Who, me and my cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
No.
I mean, we're cool, but we're not close.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Since you moved up here, I've only seen him once. That's it.
You've been here since for
19.
Like, yeah, nicer. So like what, 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only called me one time for weed, and that was it. Like, bro, you know, get some weed, like, yeah. And that was it. And I called him one time again. He was like, I was bored. I'm like, hey, bro, you don't go out to eat, you don't get some Chinese food or something?
Mm-hmm.
Go to Chinese buffet. He's like, nah, man, I'm about to watch the Loki series. I'm like, bro, you can watch that anytime you want, wait. Like, what the fuck? Loki series. You know?
Hey, the Loki series is good.
Yeah, but it's like...
Although I wouldn't choose that over Chinese food.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's
I
like
get it.
something you can just like... A streaming thing, right? It's not like you say, oh, no, I'm going to catch a movie right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss a show.
Yeah.
Loki series, you know? But yeah.
That's cool.
Nah, it's all love, though.
Yeah.
It's all love.
I get it, you know. That's how most, I think like most family connections is, you know. Like, I don't know. I had something else. I was gonna follow that. You do any traveling?
Not recently. I do like to travel, though.
Yeah. Where do you like to
But I
go?
haven't... Last time my travel was right before the pandemic. Went to Las Vegas.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. She was dope.
I've only been there once.
Yeah, me too.
And I drove through it. And then, like...
Oh, you saw nothing but desert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove through Vegas. And, like, I stopped, like, at one thing. I can't even tell you what I stopped at. And then just kept going to California.
Oh, so you didn't even go to Vegas? You just drove through
I
Vegas?
drove through.
Oh, you went to Cali?
Yeah.
What's Cali like? What you think about Cali?
It is nice for a weekend.
Does that?
Yeah, I mean, I like the beach. I like the beach a lot. I didn't appreciate how cold the water was. But it was nice to cool down because it's so hot out there. It's cool, I guess. You know, some people like it. That's their thing.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't like, I guess because I went to LA, I definitely don't like the huge city life and, like, hour-long traffic.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I've heard of that.
Yeah. It's, like, super bad. Like, it's faster to commute on a bus, like a via bus, than it would be taking your own car and stuff like that. And when it's like that, I'm just like, it's just backwards for me.
It's like opposite from here then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know how it takes you, like, an hour to go on a bus anywhere here?
Yeah, because right here, I have a coworker, right?
Mm-hmm.
She says it takes almost like 2 or 3 hours
Mm-hmm.
just from her crib to work.
Yeah.
In a bus.
But,
There's all the stops and all that.
yeah.
And, because, you have a car, right? Where it depends where you live, 20, 30 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then hours, in the bus. I'm like, fuck that shit, You
Yeah.
gotta have a car.
Yeah.
But it's vice versa in Cali.
Vice versa in Cali.
So, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. I was like, I might as well just take the bus. Am I doing it in my own car at this point, you know?
Yeah, because I met some people here that are from Cali, and they tell me that, like, yeah, man, traffic goes like 3-4 hours, like, bro, that just makes me not want to drive over there. Why,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, nah.
No.
Nah, I wouldn't want to drive at all then over there.
Nah.
Not for 3 hours.
Why would you?
Yeah.
When it only takes you an hour, 2 hours, less time.
Yeah.
Just to, I mean, it's cool. It's nice to visit, if you, go on vacation. I'm sure other parts of California is nice. I just went to LA and Santa Monica Beach. I'm sure it's cool. I wouldn't move there for the life of me. I think because I'm a Texas baby through and through, there's no place like home. You know what I mean? I've lived in Louisiana, lived in Denver, and I prefer it here.
That's it?
That's it?
In Denver?
Yeah, that's it. I also lived in, Houston and Austin.
Oh, that's still Texas.
Yeah, but still Texas, Either way, it was just, I think Austin would probably be, the craziest, switch up I've had, as far as, living in Texas goes. Houston was, kind of similar to San Antonio, just bigger. But, yeah.
Well, you say that, it was crazy. I've been to Austin.
Austin, I guess, living-wise, just more expensive.
Oh, yeah. No, I've never lived there. Been there.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not like here in the States, I've only been to like Las Vegas, and Oklahoma, and Louisiana. Just passed by there. That's it. I've been to Mexico though. Like, I think I've traveled more to Mexico than here in the States.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've only been to like Cozumel in Mexico. That's it. Yucatan. And then when I was little, we used to go over there for like avocados or some shit. Just like something random.
Did what again?
Get like avocados when I was little.
What do you mean you get
Before-
avocados?
Yeah, like we'd go and buy avocados
Yeah.
from Mexico. I don't know why that's a memory of mine from when I was little, but it is.
Did it take out the...
The seed. Yep.
They have to.
Yeah.
And now I take your ass back.
Yeah.
Well, not you, but it's just...
Yeah.
El aguacate, you know? That's it.
Yeah. Other than that, I haven't been. Here it's nice. I probably want to travel more over there.
Nah, hell yeah. You should go to Monterrey. They have a cool hip hop scene over there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I definitely want to expand places I've been to, and like as far as like the local scenes go, and like every place that I go to, you know what I mean? I think that would be sick. Just like every time I travel, just go see a local show or some shit like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's like... The other day I was thinking, how it kind of is all connected, right? Like local scene and like mainstream scene, whatever you want to call it. Cause like I saw that an artist had opened up for another artist called Crime Apple, and then I never heard of him, right? And then I was jamming out to you've heard of DJ Muggs? He's the main producer of Cypress Hill. He's the main producer of Cypress Hill. And then he also has other projects, right? He has this one project called Soul Assassins, where, you know, it's, he has 3. The third one just dropped, like, a couple weeks ago. And then, well, he's not on that, but then I listened to that, and then, you know, just listen to other songs. And then, so, he has a whole project with Crime Apple. And I'm thinking, just like, oh, shit, what the fuck, Crime Apple? Like, I've heard of that name. You know, this local artist opened up for him. And he's actually, like a big deal, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the rap game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's like, what do you call it? Like, connected or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, if every, you know, local community were to get together, we'd probably be able to get pushed up out of where we are. You know what I mean? Because then it'd be, you know, our city traveling to their city and then to the other city they were connected to, things like that, and just like, just being more involved locally everywhere. So we're like, okay, like, oh, you're throwing a show, well, you know, I'm coming to town, you know, stuff like that. And then eventually getting, like, getting hooked up with people who are, like, a step up and shit like that, you know? Yeah. More independent artists is that way, or eventually getting signed.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's easier said than done, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sorry. I have a kitten, and my other cat likes to fuck with them.
I was just there now.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck's going on over there? Go get your brother. Some shut up.
Nah, but yeah, it's dope. We just sit there.
You know, I think I've always just kind of had, like, this more positive look on how we should be as a community. And then sometimes I go out in the community and I see it, and then sometimes I don't, you know.
What do you mean? Like, how? What do you think? How should it be?
I think it should be, like, I used to go to shows where artists would just show up, do their set, and leave.
Yeah.
Right? Now I feel like I'm involved in more shows where an artist will do their set and stay to interact, you know, as an audience member, not just, I'm just here to do my set and go, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really here for y'all, I'm here for me.
Yeah.
And so instead of being, like, on a selfish note, like, I get it when people have stuff to do, you know, or other commitments and stuff like that, you know. But when it's just strictly only, like, a selfish manner, it kind of ruins the genuine vibe. And I noticed that the other day at Mike Brunch's show. Yeah, everyone stayed for the most part, you know.
Yeah.
And especially the artists, you know, the people who performed stayed through the entire show. Like, I mean, from start to finish. Just to support one another, just to support Mike. And I feel like if more people did that, we would have a more genuine time together and genuine connections versus just, you know, selfish. Like, I'm just here for me, you know. You gave me a show, you know?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's 50-50 because it's like, how you said, someone, they did their thing, performed, and then they probably had something else going on, right? Like another commitment, or maybe they have to go work early the next day.
Yeah.
And, which, I mean, I have to stay. I try to always stay. Because sometimes when it bounces, like, oh, no, I gotta work early, bro. Like, hey, thank you, no. Bye. Or I have somewhere else to be, right?
Yeah.
I have to go. You know what I mean? Time crush. Yeah. It's like that. Some people, how you say, self-mannered, or what'd you say? Selfish?
Selfish, yeah.
But then again, at the same time, it's like, it's not like a mandatory rule. But it will be, what do you call it, like, courteous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I give you my eyes and ears, so when you, like, I give you my attention, right? Or no, what's it called? Yeah, I gave you my attention, so give me your attention, right?
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like
But then,
common courtesy.
yeah, that Mike Brunch show, though, that was a cool show. And then, how you say genuine, you know, like, people are genuine. And then it just shows that, going back, how I say, like, 50-50, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes, like, I feel like that Mike Brunch show was, like, a very genuine show, right? That's why people stay, you know, were courteous, and it was dope, and good vibes. Yeah. And there's other shows was just strictly, like, just for, how do you say it? What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say business. That's probably a good word, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we're just doing this strictly business, right? Networking, blah, blah, come through, you know what I mean? Do your thing, and then just bounce, right? Things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on the crowd, for sure.
Yeah, you know.
I guess my experiences have definitely changed over time, you know. I start to meet more people that want to kind of, like, actually, like, even if it's just business, network, you know. And then met people who just want to hang out, met people who just want to get drunk. You know, like, it's an opportunity to just, you know, cool off, you know. Again, it's different for everybody, so I do understand that. It can't be one thing all the time, you know. You know, because, you know, we all go through stuff. We're all stressed from work. We're all stressed from life. You know, so I get it. We're just, like, in a perfect world, you know, we would all be genuine and care about one another, okay?
Nah. It's too... fantasy world, maybe.
In my world, nah.
In your world.
Yeah. Do you experience stage fright?
I don't think I ever have. Not with the music, though. I have forgotten the lyrics of my songs sometimes. That has happened to me, you know what I mean? That has definitely happened. Yeah, but I've never, like, I guess, like, completely choked out where I don't perform.
Yeah.
But like, nah, I can't perform. I know it's too many people or something like that. Or I just completely, choke out and not forget the whole song. I have forgotten sometimes words of the song, you know what I mean? It happens. But that's when you just gotta freestyle it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm back. Then I'm like, okay, I'm back and try, like, okay, yeah, I'm good, you know? Yeah. But stage fright, I mean, I do get nervous, which is normal.
Yeah.
I think everybody feels nervous, which is good because I think when you feel nervous, it shows that you care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never expect y'all to forget words to your own songs, but I guess, like, just being up there and seeing, is it, like, just, like, in the moment, like, sometimes it just go blank, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, or is it just, like, people, like, or they're nervous, getting nervous?
Probably sometimes I just get too high, or you know what I mean. But nah, yeah, it has definitely happened. You know what I mean, where I'm just like performing right, and then like in the middle of the verse, it's like, oh shit, what the fuck? What's next, right?
Yeah.
It has happened like maybe 3 times, 3-4 times. Yeah, maybe. But you know what? Well, you know how you say, right? I've learned, because in the very beginning, I wouldn't really rehearse. You know, I mean, I would talk to other artists, blah blah, or even on YouTube, be like, oh, how to improve performances, right? And yeah, you know, you have to rehearse. You know, I just put on, you know, my set, and I just perform it right in my crib. You know, that way I'm already like, I guess muscle memory. Knowing, oh, this is what my body expects. This is what I'm gonna do right on stage, rather than just going there without warming up or without practicing. You know, it's like sport, right? You gotta practice, you gotta work out. Yeah, cause I do feel it's kind of, cause I've seen some artists completely just, even they say they meant to themselves, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the words to the song, I'm too drunk, or sorry, I barely did this, so I don't know the words to the song. And to me, just because I'm an artist too, right? Like, it's like, I would say kind of unprofessional. Or if you just did a song, like, why would you even perform that?
Yeah.
Why would you just, you know, wait till it's finished, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, and then perform it, right? Like, be ready.
Yeah.
Because people be like, I know people say this a lot, oh, it's no judgment, right? Everybody judges, yo, like, they're thinking in their head, like, oh, this motherfucker, like, really, like, everybody, you know?
Yeah.
I know people say, oh, we don't judge here, no judgment, like, everybody judges.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, was he good? Did he suck? Was he bad? Like, you know what I mean? And then, I'm not saying that, oh, they suck, they're bad artists, just, oh, unprofessional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go up there with a song that's not done, or with a song, or they say, maybe, that you got too drunk and forgot the words of the song.
Yeah. You never know who's going to be there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because there could be someone looking at the underground artists for their
That's
next.
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, you never know
exactly.
which show is going to be that one show.
Because one showcase can lead you to a bigger showcase. Organize whatever. That's what's happened to me. Like, someone's even performing, like, oh, I'm doing a show next month. You're good, blah blah.
Yeah.
Would you be interested? Yeah. Oh yeah. You know. And then
I do. I get nerves. You know, it's like when you mess up, but like when you say it's like some professionals show up too drunk or to try and do a song that you know you didn't really practice enough. You know, like, well, I'm just gonna wing it.
Yeah.
You know, freestyle it. You know, like.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, no, it happens, right? No,
Yeah.
You can kind of tell where it's like, oh, little mess up, or like, oh no, he wasn't ready at all. Type thing. Yeah. And everybody forgets, even like the professionals, because I've seen interviews where artists have said like, oh yes, one time they tell a story. Right, one time I forgot the lyrics of the song and this happened, blah blah. So shit like that happens. Yeah.
I think even Beyonce, you know, like I saw one recently. You know, like it doesn't matter how big, how small you are. You know, like it happens. You know, it's just whether or not you're gonna be prepared for what happens.
You gotta improvise.
You gotta improvise.
Yeah.
Do you have a show coming up soon?
Yeah, in October.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Epic Bar. Yeah.
When?
I forgot. It's October though. Me talking shit about forgetting. No, I can check. You want me to check?
Yeah.
I can check. Hold up.
That's how I'm gonna promote this little curiosity. I feel like with your show. No, I forgot.
Hold up.
That was great. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the clip that I use. You should be professional.
Hey. October 28th,
Okay.
I'm performing. Epic Bar. I haven't got no official flyer, that's why, you know.
Okay, yeah. Should have improvised. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, talking shit, like, yeah,
Yeah,
I forget.
Yeah. That was funny. It's about to happen, I guess.
No one's perfect, we're not, you know.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
out
not
here.
saying be perfect. We're just saying, like, be prepared. Would you say that there is anything holding you back currently?
Just myself.
Mm.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way?
I guess. I mean, I would say yes or no. I could be more consistent, right? Like, posting my music every single day, which is probably what I should do. But then it's like, I'm like, man, I don't do it, you know?
Yeah.
Or at least every week.
Yeah.
For sure, every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, like, set a day, you know, like, you know, every Sunday, you know, I don't know if you, I notice on Sundays you cook out, right?
Yeah.
It's something that you like to do, you know, maybe, you know, while you're cooking, throw your song out there, you know, or something like that, and just promote that way, you know, there's something that's you, and something you like doing, but also something that you also like doing, which is making music, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, just combine the two,
Yeah.
you know?
For sure.
Okay, well, I'm throwing this shit on the grill. And I'm gonna spit out this bar real quick, you know? I'm about to give you some heat.
Heat on heat.
Heat on heat, yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I would look forward to that next Sunday.
You might see it now.
Yeah. A little something, you know, just to kind of keep you going. You see, you have like a routine, you know, every Sunday I eat. You know, every Sunday I can promote myself too. You know? And then go up from there. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably just a promo. Because music, I'm definitely still going to make music, right? That's not holding me back. And then, sometimes in my head, I do think to myself, like, oh, I haven't dropped a song. But it's like, I don't know, but I dropped a video last month, so, like, still.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I haven't done nothing, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably just say, like, not comparing is not good, right? Yeah.
I think there has to be a balance between each drop, right?
Yeah.
You know, given enough time for it to cook.
Yeah.
Right? You know? I do respect people who can just put out shit every week, you know, like that's cool. It's great. You know, I love that for them. But I also appreciate people who take their time with dropping stuff, because now I'm like anticipating that next drop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kind of like Kendrick, you know?
Yeah.
Where you're like, what was it, like 5 years?
5 years.
Like damn.
For a beautiful piece of artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great.
Okay. And everybody was I was anticipating it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of like waiting. And then, like, you know, and then something happens, and then next thing you know, it's like, amazing. It's a banger. All of them are bangers, you know? Quality over quantity.
It's like how I say, like, in the beginning, to each his own, right? Everybody does things like their own different way, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I like artists too. Okay, like Kendrick is an example of, like, an artist that I think he just puts out quality shit, right? He like, takes his time on it, doesn't care about people telling him, oh, Kendrick, gotta put out content, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what I like Kendrick like that, right? You know, he's a badass artist like that. But then there's other artists that are just dropping shit, like kind of like Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa is always dropping shit, you know what I mean? I don't know about recently, but like when I was like really jamming out to Wiz, that fool was dropping like every week, you know what I mean? Mixtapes, fucking singles and all that. And yeah, they're all dope. And they're both dope, right?
Yeah.
And they're different things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like your preference, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's Oliver.
So Oliver.
Tell me a little tell me a little bit about WHATADAY. WHATADAY? Was it WHATADAY like Whataburger, or is it What a Day?
What a Day.
What a Day. Okay.
Yeah, What a Day. What a Day. It's a cool song. I like it. It's a cool song.
Yeah.
That beat was produced by Chris Indica. He's a producer from the Valley. Shout out Chris Indica. And featuring SETTHETONE-T, of course. It's pretty much like a motivational song, I would say. It's a motivational song that to like, just keep on going, don't give up, push forward. And that's one of the music videos gonna be dropping this year. Okay. Yeah, and doing a music video for that. It's gonna be dope. Yeah. For this one, I'm really gonna try to put like cool like cinematic thing, a cinematic scene. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Cause I feel like the song it really will feel like a cool cinematic scene to it.
Yeah, they're telling a story.
Yeah. And it's dope. Yeah. What a Day.
It's kind of different from what you've recently put out. I really like it. You know?
Yeah. Why? Or how?
Just because your flow you just seem so comfortable. You know, like I don't know. Like I guess because it just fits the vibe. You know, the vibe was just different than Less Fun Love was, right? I say that I didn't like that. I was just saying it was like seeing two different sides of you. You know. Yeah. Which is cool. Let's listen to that earlier.
Well, what did they? Cool. No, yeah, definitely. Cause Less Fun Love was a chill project. Yeah. Just smooth vibes. Yeah. Which was what I wanted, right? Less Fun Love, right? Like, I think those words, it's himself, right? Yeah. It's not like hard, nothing. But What a Day, it's kind of hard but motivational. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like a hard beat. Yeah. With like motivational lyrics. Yeah. You know what I mean?
A little hype.
Yeah. Yeah, hype. Yeah. And also, some working with songs, I always try to improve my flow, or not have the same flow that I had another beat with that beat. Okay. So with that beat, I want it to be just like boom, boom. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That I think that's important. Having being able to be versatile with the how you flow instead of the same this is what it is.
Yeah. And that song was engineered, mixed and mastered by Jake. Okay. And one. Yeah. And even when we were recording it, he told me, "Man, K, the songs is like, boom, just hitting it. It's hard. Like, cool. Like, that's what I wanted. Yeah. Like every, I guess, bar it hits on the snare rack. Boom, 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 boom. Which is cool. That's what I wanted.
Yeah. That was really cool. That was really cool to see. Yeah. Because I do see just the versatility, I guess, being able to be different. Yeah. Every time you hit a beat, which is really, really sick. Yeah. So I'm excited to see your new projects coming up then. Yeah. The new singles and the new, is it EP or is it gonna be an album?
No, it's gonna be an album.
Album next year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be an album. Okay. And it's gonna be it's gonna have interludes and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cause I haven't done that yet. So it's gonna be my first album doing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's right.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, really cool. Yeah, that's really, really cool. I'm probably one of the few artists that I know, I guess personally, that is willing to do something different outside of, I don't know if that's a comfort zone or, just be different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just me, I guess what it's called. not wanting to be, but just taking inspiration from the people, from the artists that I listen to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who inspires you?
What do you mean?
Let's say, like, who do you like look up to, whether it's locally or like, you know, big artists?
Well, big artists that I grew up with, or just that, in terms of like the music, right, or the albums. Definitely like Cypress Hill and the album structure, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for this next one. You know, they have interludes.
Yeah.
They have like 3 like badass songs back to back, and then throw in an interlude, right? A chill one, and then the next song is chill like that, and then so like in the middle of the album, the vibe changes, right? Then Cypress Hill, I guess flow wise to have a cool clean flow would be like SPM.
Okay.
I think SPM has a really clean flow. All his words are, you hear them right, you understand them, and they're hard. Was Khalifa, right? He's dope. Kendrick. Locally, you know, people that I worked with, like Apollo Black, he's produced Ese Guapo Diablo, and I worked with him for my next album. And SETTHETONE-T, I think he's a hard spitter, you know, that's why he was on WHATADAY. Yeah, on the real, he's dope. That's why, you know, I even think he went harder than me in the verse, and which is dope. I like it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's it called? And then I was gonna say, I'm saying Big Texas, but the group that he's in, the Paddock, what's it called? Pack Static? Because I heard the music and had this one project called Static Land, something like that. And that's a cool vibe. I like that. So yeah. Yeah.
If you could throw a show, and who would you put up on the set list?
Probably all the artists that I mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably all the artists that I mentioned and I worked with.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
That's cool.
OT.
She's great. So you do freestyle. I think you mentioned that earlier, right? You can. How long? Can you freestyle right now?
I'm just chilling with, what's his name?
Oliver.
I'm just chilling with Oliver. Hold on, give me a minute. Trying to look around. I'm just chilling with Oliver, sipping on some water. Go to the higher self, not the lower self. 'Cause I wanna be up, not down. When I smoke some loud of a pound. This is Oliver. Yeah, that was whack.
It's cool. I liked it. He liked it.
A lo mejor en español. Ando sentado en silla de este gato en una entrevista con mi amiga Swayze. Andamos bien lazy, pero como quiera trabajamos todos los días sin fallar. En la alcancía que se tiene que llenar de la verde con el fumo verde. No te alejes, mejor ven para acá a manejar en la carretera. Esta carrera se tiene que tomar lento, no rápido, porque luego se va a hacer un desastre y ya la cagué. Pero sí, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to rap in English or Spanish? Or both?
Um,
Or both? Or both? Okay.
Um,
Both.
sometimes it's the mood I'm in. I feel like Spanish is a little bit more naturally easy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What is something you like to see within the community, like within the music community?
what is something that I like to see?
Mm-hmm.
I always like to see new artists that perform. Yeah, for sure. Every time I go to a showcase here in San Antonio, it always like I'm always surprised. Like I see a brand new artist, discover a brand new artist, and I'm like, oh shit, they're dope. So yeah, that. And for the most part, it's always cool shows. You know what I mean? Vibe, chilling, right? But yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really into it because I love it, right?
Yeah.
And you know, because before I was, an artist, right? Making art, making music. You know, it was just like, loving music, right? Just like a hip hop head, love music, right?
Yeah.
So, cause I'm still that, you know. So if I see a dope artist, I'm gonna like, guys give him props, right? Like, hey, you shit is dope, right? So yeah, that's what I like to see, right? Cause sometimes I think like people think that, oh nah, I don't praise people or like, you know what I mean? I would say, I guess they'd be like, ah nah, bro, I don't be dick writing like that, right? Cause nah, fuck that, it's just like. But at the same time, it's like, I guess if you have some personal beef with that person, right, that they personally did something like, yeah, I would understand it. But if it's just because you have a big ego and their music is a little bit better than you and you know that or something like that, it's like, yeah, not cool, right? But because at the end of the day, like when I'm working, right, like in the studio or sometimes, like people not show me, right? Or not, sometimes they do, right? Like video, right, or something like that. And they show me what they're working on, right, with other artists, and I just hear it, and it's like, that sounds hard as fuck, right? Or that looks dope as fuck. And I don't be like, oh fuck, nah. I'll be like, shit. Now it inspires me to like, man, I gotta go harder now. Like it just inspires me to work harder, right? Or, better myself, type thing, right? Yeah, because we could always be better. Yeah. Yeah, it's always room for improvement.
Yeah. How important is collaborating with other people, do you?
I think it's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
do you
sure.
have any upcoming collabs?
Yeah. On the talks, just on the talks. Well, okay, one that I'm working on for sure is with this rapper's named Travieso. He's from Mexico, Toluca. Yeah, working on a collab.
Oh, wow.
And I've talked to other artists about working on a collab, like SOG. Working on a collab with SOG. Talked about it. For sure it's gonna happen. Direct ID. Him too, I told him. Yeah. And OT again.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But yeah.
You have to after the success of y'all's last song together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful
good,
song.
Good chemistry, able to work well together,
Nah, yeah, definitely. And it's cool that it actually did happen. Because when I first told her, probably 2 years ago, something like that, maybe. Yeah, for sure. I told her, oh, Tay, I really like your music, right? I haven't really met her, right? But when I first told her, and I said, I want to do a collab. And she's like, with who? Like, me, with you, And she just like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, right? I don't know if she just said that, right? Like, just to be like, whatever, right? In the moment, but. And then, I was still working on my music, but I still didn't find nothing, right, to give her, right? Because my sound's very different from hers. Then, because that song, Going My Way, was produced by Tone 3, right? And when Don 3 sent me that, I met Don 3, he sent me that beat. Then I fucking wrote. It's probably the fastest song I've ever written. Like, I wrote that song probably 45 minutes, more or less. Like, no lie. And right off the bat, I said, like, oh, what kind of hook should I do? And then I immediately thought, nah, Otay should, like, this is a song where Otay should be in the hook, right? You know, the collab. And I sent her right away. She was like, she already said yeah. And then I guess she really liked the song, right? And she's like, yeah. And then, you know, we did it. So, yeah.
That's cool. Is it important for you to try and find artists that push your own artistry, like having a different sound? Or would you prefer to work with someone that has a similar sound to you?
I guess I would have to like the music.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess now, yeah, I would have to like the music. Because a lot of artists have come up to me, but if it's like, not because I completely dislike, right, the music or something like that, but if it's like, oh, I met this artist and then I check them out, but because at the end of the day, to each his own, right? Everybody likes their own music. You know, me, I like more like boom bap, kind of dark music, but also like chill R&B, kind of hip hop, right? So that's like music I listen to, right? And then I meet an artist at a showcase and he does like hardcore, hyper, blah blah blah, whatever music. And then, you know, we performed there and they'll be like, oh yeah, bro, nice to meet you, blah blah. Like, we should collab, work on a song. I'm like, yeah, see what's up. But I'm like, you know, but at the end of the day, who knows? You never know. Maybe it could be something cool.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, like even if you don't like that genre,
Yeah.
it could still push you further in your own, you know, like to challenge you.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Do you have a favorite local spot you like to go to?
Like what?
Like food.
Oh, food? I was gonna say Raising Cane's, but that's not local.
You like Raising Cane's?
Yo, it's the best, yo. But you know why it's good though?
It's not good.
It's because every time you go,
It's
it's exactly as good as it was the first time you tried it. You know what I mean? Because every single restaurant, it's like try the first time and it's like, oh, it's good, and you go maybe the third, fourth time, like, oh, now it sucks. Now the fries are soggy, whatever. But Raising Cane's always on point, and they only sell one thing. You know what I mean? Chicken fingers, yo, and they're highly successful.
It's not even like seasoned chicken.
But it's like the size, the compliment are so good. The bread is good, the fries are good, the sauce is good. But not local spot here.
I hope Halo doesn't watch this. He loves Cane's.
I mean, restaurant, like, or can it be a food truck?
Oh yeah, definitely be a food truck. That's so cool.
Yeah. Probably El Jefe from the strip, you know, some Mary Strip. El Jefe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can agree with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Oh, Hook and Reel over there on the Northwest is good too. That's what restaurant that every time that area I go to. Yeah. Hook and Reel.
The seafood?
Yeah, seafood.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I like seafood.
Your favorite kind of seafood?
Mariscos. Como un caldo de mariscos. Or there's this dish, right? There's a mariscos. It's fish, fried fish. In Spanish called, well, you order whatever fish you want, right? Say it's red snapper, right? But in Spanish, like you would say, oh, un guachinango al mojo de ajo. You know what I mean? Like, al mojo de ajo means like it's wetted in garlic. You know what I mean? And that's probably my favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about crawfish?
It's alright.
But then again, you like Cane's, so I'm just like, I can't trust your judgment anymore.
I like what?
You like Cane's, so I can't trust your judgment anymore.
I bet I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying crawfish is bad. It's good. But it just doesn't have that much meat for it to be a big deal like that, I think.
That's true, but sometimes crab doesn't have a lot of meat, but it is a big deal.
Yeah, but crab meat is more delicious than crawfish meat. It's sweet.
Depends on how you cook it.
It's sweet, you know what I mean?
Depends on how you cook it.
Sometimes if you cook crab, you don't even have to add seasonings or nothing like that.
That's true.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's just the meat itself is like just good. But yeah.
I get that. What do you have planned for this weekend?
Nothing. Cooking now.
Yeah.
Cooking now.
Do you cook the same thing every Sunday, or is it just like something different with you?
Nah, just whatever in the mood. Ribs, wings, fajitas, costillas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How long have you been cooking for?
Late teens.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah. That sounds good. You make good ribs?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What is something not many people know about you that you would like for them to know?
Like in the music or what?
It could be in music or me in general. It could be like your favorite color. You just want everybody to know your favorite color. Or it could be something within music, like you're a dope rapper.
Yeah, I'm original dope rapper. All my lyrics written by me. And the flow constructed by me. And yeah, I just know that. What was it saying? I was saying. No one is better than me, and I am not better than anyone else. You know? It's like, yeah, that's it.
That's nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. This was cool. And thank you for tolerating my cats.
Hey, they're dope.
So
So that was it?
That was it.
How long was that?
It's been an hour. An hour, 10 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah. I think so. It's cool that we finally were able to do this. I can't even tell you how many times I've had to reschedule with you, camp, with... It's really just you and camp. Y'all are the only two I've really had to. Okay, say bye.
Dopamine, popping ecstasy, drinking whiskey, feeling trippy, popping ecstasy, drinking whiskey, feeling trippy, cruising down the streets in the RGV, soy del Valle de Texas rapeando música lenta que